So probably the most requested thing I've had on my channel is, what is my exit plan in cryptocurrency? This is something very, very important for you to form now before crypto actually explodes. And I know some of you are thinking like, but crypto's already exploded. It hasn't. Like, I'm going to show you in this video the trail of the bull run. I'm really going to explain to you guys how this is all going to go down. For those of you guys that don't know, I've been trading cryptocurrency now for sorry, I gotta get my chain out. It's a flex. It's not a flex, it's like a casual, but I like it. I look better with it. Okay. But I've been trading cryptocurrency since like November of 2017, I think is when I first got into cryptocurrency. So I went through the huge uptrend of the end of 2017, early 2018, the huge downtrend of that market. And like I explained in my previous investments to you, how I went in with 10K, went all the way up to $40,000, went all the way back to 3,000, and then that 3,000 later turned into over $100,000 for me just being patient and holding certain coins. Now, I think the most important thing that all of you guys want to kind of know and kind of keep in mind here is, if you're in cryptocurrency, obviously you see the future here. You know that Bitcoin is the future. It's not fiat currency. If you have a lot of US dollars, that doesn't really do much for you. You want to acquire more Bitcoin. So how do you do that? Well, you use kind of the same strategy you've been to getting in to get out, and then you're going to use that to get back in based on the future, or based on the past of the markets. So in today's video, I'm going to kind of go over that a little bit because this can help you acquire a ton more Bitcoin or Ethereum, whatever coin you want to get more of, or a bunch of different coins. If you guys do this the correct way, the safe plan, that's kind of what I'm going for, because I don't want to experience a 90% drop like happened last time and in previous bull runs. I want to kind of try to sell the top and buy the bottom, and acquire more Bitcoin, acquire more Litecoin and things of that nature. If this video does help you out, if you want to listen, this video, I'm telling you, this could educate you to make you literally millions of dollars, depending on where you're at in cryptocurrency, hundreds of thousands of dollars, thousands of dollars. Like this video, do me that favor, just smash a like on this video. Also, I'm almost at 6,000 subs, so if you're not subbed, I upload videos like this almost every single day. Sometimes I upload very, very urgent videos you guys need to see, because something's about to pump or something's about to dump. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, because you don't want to miss my pretty face. Last thing I want to address before we hop into this thing, I know a lot of you guys have been addressing the background. I do have a fix to that. I am going to be moving my setup and having like a more professional background, and I'm going to be having a team help me with this channel. That all's coming very soon. Right now it's just me. I have a lot of other company stuff that I'm running, so I don't really have time to do all that at this moment. But listen, it's okay. It's okay, man. I'm living with my parents for a short time while I work on my investment properties. It's gonna be all right, okay, man? I get it. Like, you're like, oh, look at your house, fix your wall. Shut up. Okay, I've been doing good in cryptocurrency. Just because my wall doesn't reflect that doesn't mean okay, just listen. Okay. Let's hop into the video. I want to first talk about the market, because I already know a lot of you guys are going to be talking about this and wondering what's going on. Now, I am recording this video quite a bit before I'm actually going to post it, probably roughly 12 hours. So the prices that you might be seeing could be significantly different than what's actually happening. But you see pullbacks, you see Chainlink down 5%, Litecoin down 5%, Uniswap down 9%. Polkadot 13%, Bitcoin almost 5%, Ethereum 7%, Binance BNB 7%. And everybody seems to kind of have this on their mind constantly, like, is the bull run over? When something like this happens, this is the time you want to acquire coins. If you're trying to look to buy, you know, a $30 Chainlink, that's pretty tempting. You know, you got Ethereum under 2K, Bitcoin going around 55,000. These are when you acquire these coins. These are when you buy them. You don't buy them on the days they're pumping. You buy them on the days they're down. Tron down 16%. Filecoin down 18%. Dude, I think I would buy File if I was looking to invest. But so yeah, this video, let's kind of jump into it. Let's talk about the things I'm talking about. Like I said, I have a lot of graphs to show you and stuff to talk about with the bull market, how this is all going to go down. Now, I don't know where you are in cryptocurrency. I don't know if you're way up, if you're way down. I would hope that you're up, because the market's going insane. Me personally, of the money that I've invested since when I said I got in around 2016, I've only invested about $30,000 of my own money. Now, since then, I've cashed out over $100,000. I want to say somewhere around $150,000 I have cashed out. And also, I do have a significant amount of holdings in cryptocurrency. I think roughly, I want to say like 70% of my net worth is in cryptocurrency, which is pretty crazy considering I have 3 properties. But you know, it is what it is. We're holding the crypto. So basically, I'm playing with house money. Like essentially, I'm playing with house money. I've already cashed out. And obviously I'm planning to flip this large sum of cryptocurrency into significantly more when the market does crash, and then obviously see the next dip. Now, if you guys have probably heard, if you've been watching videos, 2025 is like the next expected like huge run like this, you know, where we're going to see Bitcoin do like a 10x and things of that nature. That's kind of where we're looking at. And I want to show you kind of how we got there. So first of all, let's take a look at this graph, and I have shown this in a previous video before, but if you look at the previous bull cycles of Bitcoin, they all have a similar amount of time of the bull cycle, the bear cycle, the bull cycle, bear cycle. And if you look at this, the ending is super parabolic. There's about a month to a month and a half time where Bitcoin does a 400 to 500% or a 4 to 5x. As you can see, we started around $2 here at the bottom in 2012, and then we went up the bull market all the way to around $1,100, then dropping all the way back down to around 200, and then going all the way to 17, or was it like near 20k, I want to say like 17, 18, 19,000, back down to 3 something thousand, and then obviously we're way up here now. But if you look at this graph with the length of time that it's going, right now the middle, or 2021 starts right here, and then we're about 3/4 of the way through 2022. If you actually look at this graph in the full image, the bull run, the cycle is expected to end in September of 2021. So that's when we're looking at the bull run to actually start falling. As you guys know, there's a very rapid fall when that does happen. A lot of people have made the argument case that that's not going to happen this time around because there's a lot of institutions and things of that nature. I just want to say this. Do you think that these people are investing hundreds of billions of dollars into Bitcoin and they have no idea how it works? They don't know the cycles. They don't know anything like that. Basically, if you look at this graph, it's all controlled by the halving cycles. It goes up a little bit from the overall bottom, but then when the halving happens, you see green. Bottom, the halving happens. Obviously, the halving happened here around 10,000, green. Like this graph isn't completely caught up to where we actually are. The first halving, green. So as you can see with that, obviously the halving cycle has a lot to do with it because the ecosystem of Bitcoin has to adapt to the fact that now there's half as many Bitcoin coming into the equation every single day. Now I want you guys to take a look at this other graph. So this graph here is, let me zoom out a little bit more. I don't know why this image is so zoomed. So this graph here is the miner net position change. So this means how many Bitcoin are being held by miners, as far as like it basically, if it's in the red, they're selling it. So in the beginning of January, they're selling. You could see in the beginning of March, they started holding a little bit, then they started selling. And now going into April, it looks like they're holding. So basically the amount of Bitcoin that's being mined every single day is not being dumped back into the market. In fact, in South Korea, we actually have a 15% increased price of Bitcoin because there's a premium going on, some kind of weird thing with their ecosystem. If you live in South Korea, you're paying $66,000 for a Bitcoin, where crypto is only, or where the United States is only paying 59 now at the time of recording this video, 656. But we have a lot of weird things like that going on. Basically, though, what I'm saying with this is based on this graph, the price of Bitcoin is all based off miners. As soon as the halving happens and there's less Bitcoin per day coming into the market, the price skyrockets. We finally, initially, after about a year, we get adapted to the fact that that's how many Bitcoin are going to be coming per day, and then people sell it, and then we get another halving event, which causes a huge spike. So how do you play this? How do you get out of this system with the best advantageous position? This is supposed to be happening at the end of September. I think it's like September 24th, September 22nd. As you guys know, I've taught you and I've told you to dollar cost average in, meaning that if you are getting, let's say you make $4,000 a month, you want to put 10% of your income into cryptocurrency. That's $400. I want you to take $100 every week and try to buy a slight dip. So say you had your $100, this dip today happened, bam, you bought $100 of Bitcoin or $100 of whatever coin that you're trying to accumulate more of, right? Next week, you get another $100, you buy another dip, and you keep doing that and keep doing that, accumulating, and hopefully putting it in something like BlockFi. Link in the description if you want to get compound interest on your Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, or Link. It's literally the best investment to your time. You will not regret going to the description and putting your coins in that, I promise you. So as you're doing that, that's obviously been working for you very well. If you've been dollar cost averaging in and holding, basically every coin in cryptocurrency is on the uprise. We're in a bull market. This bull market is going to get very, very, very hot this summer. I don't think in modern Bitcoin history, meaning like when Bitcoin was mainstream, we've never had it happen in the summertime. The summertime is about to start. As you guys know, people are spending on the summertime. People have more time. I've talked about this in previous videos, but a lot of people that are investing in Bitcoin are younger kids that are in college, they're in high school, and now they're going to have summer jobs to be able to buy Bitcoin. Yeah, sure, they might only be able to chuck $1,000 in or whatever, but if you do that with 1 million different people, that's a huge impact. So I want you to kind of, or at least my strategy is to have the same exit plan. I'm holding a roughly 30 to 40% of my cryptocurrencies. I kind of, like I said, I have this strategy in play now. So when this crypto's, like I said, the last month is parabolic. We're going to have a 400% in a month. When you see Bitcoin going up 20% every day, you're not going to want to sell it, right? But this is when you need to sell the Bitcoin so you can get out before the negative 500% in a month, because trust me, you don't want to be there. So the same way that you buy in, I'm going to be dollar cost averaging out. Like I said, I'm going to hold between 30 to 40% of my crypto, leave that in BlockFi to continue gaining compound interest and kind of dollar cost averaging in as Bitcoin falls. And then I'm going to transfer roughly 30%. I'm going to cash out to my bank account to put into real estate investments. I want to start talking about on this channel soon my real estate investments and how that's all going. Them videos are going to be coming very, very soon. That's how I'm making a lot of my passive income nowadays. A lot of you guys have been curious about that. So I'm going to cash out about 30%, work that into some real estate deals, which also when the Bitcoin market crashes, a lot of people are saying at the end of this year, there might be a real estate crash. So I might take that money and get very aggressive with real estate. We'll see how that all goes. And then I'm going to take another roughly 30% and I'm going to dollar cost average out into stablecoin. So on BlockFi, you can transfer like your Bitcoin directly to USDC, which is Coinbase's coin. And then you can have that pay you monthly in Bitcoin. So basically I'll dollar cost average out and then dollar cost average back in with the compound interest I'm gaining off of, the stable coins, that way accumulating more Bitcoin, accumulating more Bitcoin. So at the moment, like I said, I have almost an entire Bitcoin. It's my third largest holding, I want to say. I think it's my third largest holding. It's close to my Chainlink holding, but it's somewhere around there. So if you do this right, if you guys look at the top, the previous top is around 20,000. We bottomed out at around 3,000. So let's say that you do even half as good as the exact top and the exact bottom. So let's say you would have sold at 10K and bought at 6K. You would roughly double your position. So if you have $10,000 in cryptocurrency, you would then have $20,000 in cryptocurrency for the next bull run, which is probably going to start in roughly 2023 will be the very beginning of the bull run. The very advantageous part where it's actually blowing up is going to be in around 2024, 2025. But let's say you start with 20,000, you're looking to 20x that money probably to 400,000, and that's probably being generous. If you look at this from the bottom 3,000 all the way to 60K, that is a 20x, and this market or this bull run is not even near over. A lot of people are calling for $200,000 to $300,000 Bitcoin. So if you do that, let's say 300,000, that's a 100x of your money. So if you were to flip $10,000 and double it, being 50% close to the top and 50% close to the bottom, like I'm saying, not even accumulating, like I'm talking about doing compound interest and things of that nature with BlockFi. Trust me, sign up. You will not regret it. You could be looking to turn this $20,000 into $2 million. And I know that sounds absolutely crazy, but if you play this right, you can do very good. You guys need to think about this. You need to study this, and you need to make the plan now before things get really parabolic. Like I said, it's going to be really hard for you to click the sell button on something that's up 250% on the month. That's going to be very hard. But if you have the plan now and you go into it knowing this is what's going to happen and this is what you're going to do, and no matter how the market acts, you're happy with that profit, that's the best way to think about this. That's my exit strategy. That's what I'm going to be doing. Roughly a third I'm holding, roughly a third I'm cashing for real estate, and roughly a third I'm going to transfer to stablecoin to dollar cost average the interest back into Bitcoin, and then eventually dollar cost average that stablecoin when I think it's near the bottom back into cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Litecoin, whatever coin I decide to go with. That's my strategy. I hope that helped you guys. I hope this video educated you a little bit. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already liked the video, make sure you're subscribed, turn the noties on, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.